Hi everybody, quick update. I have written to um, uh, Bill Shorten, the Minister for the NDIS, the local Canberra Minister, and the Canberra Times. Um, I'm I'm very frustrated at the moment. Um, I got a letter in the mail. Um, I'm roughly around $10,000 in debt in rent, and they keep sending letters, and they just sent me a letter um, that in 3 days you must pay whatever. Um, it's so frustrating to continue to do this, to continue to write emails and letters and fill out forms and try to tell your story and try to explain it to 10 million people. Not 10 million, you know what I'm saying, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but to constantly fill out forms, constantly answer questions, as if you're a criminal, as if you've done something wrong just by being sick, by, existing. Um, and even some family members have asked, like, but how is this possible? How is it possible? How can they not treat you? How can they do this? How can they do that? How can they not do this? How can they not do that? How can they not, whatever? How can they not take you to Melbourne and pay for it? Well, they don't. They won't, and they haven't. And um, I've written to the Canberra Times for the second time. Last year, I got in contact with someone there from the health thingy, and I'm not trying to call them out, but I kind of am a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. But I did get in contact with the lady there. She was super sweet, but same thing. She promised me that she would take care of it, that she would help me. She spoke to my doctor. He gave her all the, evidence and everything. He told her what was going on, how frustrated he was, that he's been trying, and he's seen me deteriorate so rapidly. Usually I'm a really funny, bubbly person. I love people, I usually make jokes, and I don't know, like, I'm just a very outgoing kind of person, and it's hard to tell because when you're so unwell and you're so frustrated and sick, but you're stuck, and you know that there's no one to help you, and it all comes down to money is ridiculous. Like, the fact that, treatment, everything depends upon money is really hard. To have people, not believe you. I understand, like, people scam and do all kinds of things, and I understand that, I really do. But it's heartbreaking to see, that other people can raise so much money in like 24, 48 hours. And you find out it's like, a hoax or a joke or whatever. Um, I really try to help people. Um, I have volunteered. Um, I've taken in people. Looked after other people's children. I have door knocked. Um, I've done a lot to help others. And to have some of those same people um, not believe you. I mean, first of all, why would I want to put myself out there, and contact newspapers and whatever to try and get my story out there, knowing that I would be exposed if I was lying or whatever. Um, it's it's frustrating, and it's heartbreaking. It really hurts. Um, I don't know what to say about that, but I mean, it really does. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts to see other people, you know, uh, use and abuse the system and other people, and they seem to mean you seem to do the right thing, and and help others all your life, and sacrifice so much to other people, and to be crapped on at the end of the day. Um, I know for certain that if they had treated me properly, um, and believed me and just treated me like a normal human being, I would not be completely bedridden. I mean, of course, I would still be sick. I would still be deteriorating. Um, but if you do nothing, you deteriorate obviously faster than if they had put, certain things in place. Um, the ultimate dream, my ultimate goal, so that people don't think I'm hiding or anything like that. My first goal is set for Melbourne. That's like the first initial goal. Um, the ultimate goal would be for America to actually get stem cell therapy and other therapies, because she's a specialist, and they have protocols and things like that. The next best thing, which is still gonna, that's what I've got as my goal now. It's gonna be super expensive. Would be to go to Melbourne and to be treated there, um, and also to have things like vitamin drips and things like that, which we don't even have here. Not only do we not have a multidisciplinary team of doctors, but we don't even do vitamins. I am so deficient in everything. I have gastroparesis, which basically means like a paralyzed stomach. Yeah, and I don't absorb nutrients and things, and I have a hernia and all these problems, like and obviously tumors, and it's very difficult, and I don't absorb nutrients. I'm vitamin D deficient. I'm anemic, iron deficiency, B12 deficiency, probably a lot of others as well that I haven't been tested for. I think folate and others. How sad is it that if you know basically have the money, that you can call someone in a hotel room and um, get a massage and get your vitamin drip, um, but you really really need it and you can't get it. But the problem is that in Australia we don't do stem cell therapy at all, anywhere. Not that I know of. I've researched it, and Australia does not do stem cells. Um, that would be like the ultimate goal, because it would last the longest. People have had a lot of success with it. Basically, like not stopping the progression, but slowing it down. Um, because it seems like every week I'm finding new lumps, and got 2 new ones on my shoulder. Like, I've got so many more problems that people don't realize. When you're bedridden, um, and you're not walking, you don't walk on your feet. So my toenails are completely not just ingrown, but they've kind of like in encased themselves. Like, it's so painful, it's so horrible. Um, my fingernails, same thing. Even though I use my hands, like, but I've got carpal tunnels in both. I've got something called trigger finger. Um, both my shoulders are terrible, but the one that I'm constantly on, my left shoulder, it's just killing me. I wake up screaming in agony. It's horrid. Um, Not only do I need equipment and things, which is why I'm trying to get onto the NTIS, um, but when I go to Melbourne, I'll have to pay for my rent still here at home, um, and for accommodation and things there. But like, that's some of the things that I would get. I would pay for vitamin drips because I need them. For me, it's not a funsy, type of thing, like to get a little boost. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing. Obviously, like, if you can afford it, that's great. Like, who wouldn't want to feel great and feel good? Um, but it's so bad that I can't even afford good nutrition. And even if I could, like, it's really hard, because with gastroparesis, you have to chew your food really, really well. It's pretty hard to chew your food when the government took your teeth, or most of them. which is really embarrassing to say. And I'm just begging, please, people are out there. If you can help, please help. Um, if it was just kind of me, like, yes, of course I'd want to leave. Um, but I don't want my children to lose their mum. I don't want them to lose their mother. If you ever lost a loved one, you know what it's like. It's an impact in your life, but to lose your mother at such a young age um, would influence their lives in such a negative way. Um, I don't know what else to do to make it more real, other than to say that I'm a real person. I'm trying to like contact these people in hopes that they will, help and validate. Um, it doesn't have to be much. I've put my PayPal links and things because I know people don't like GoFundMe. I've also got a tutorial on how to um, not pay like the 30%. Basically, where GoFundMe asks you to put like 30%, you can just drop that down and put zero. So you're not paying anything extra. Or if you want, I even put my bank account details so you can do bank deposit or any little bit helps. Like, please don't think that $5 is not appreciated. It is, because altogether, if everybody just made like a bit of an effort, it would help. And I think that's what hurts me the most, is that I know, even as broke as I am and as poor as I have been, that there is no way that if someone I knew, or um, my family especially, that I would not help them. And I would definitely not doubt them. I mean, that's the part that really, really hurts the most. Um, but please, Bill Shorten, I have written you an email. I know you're busy. I know you get millions of them. I understand that. I wrote it this morning. Andrew Barr, I think it is, for Canberra, Minister for Canberra, I've written to you, and Canberra Times, I have written to you. Please, I hope that you take this seriously. Time is running out. I'm in pain constantly. I'm feeling more and more complications. I'm just not doing well. And the faster I can get help, the better. And I don't want to have to fundraise like 10 times or whatever. Like, this is so difficult. So I just want to be one and done and get it over with. Like I said, the dream is to be able to go to Los Angeles, not because, that's where I've chosen, but that's where the only specialist is. Yeah. And if not, if I can't make that goal, then Melbourne it is. I can't get stem cells there, but some treatment and some surgery is better than none, because without it I am going to die, and I do not want to die. If you could please share this. Sharing, it really does help. If you could subscribe. In some platforms, I didn't really concentrate on gaining and following, so I can't do things like monetize. I can't get ads until I hit certain numbers. So if you could just subscribe, follow, share. Like I said, even if it is $5, it really does not matter. Even if it's PayPal, it's like $1. Everything adds up. By sharing and yeah, just co-workers, friends, family, anybody, neighbors. If you could help me, I would really appreciate it. God bless everyone. I hope that you and your family are doing well. And that's another thing. I do really want to advocate for others. I really want to talk to doctors. They've been trained to focus on, if you hear, footsteps, think horse, like think the most logical, basically. But I think they've been trained so hard in that way that they don't think that rare exists, and it does. And I want to advocate for other people who are in my situation, who have been treated like crap, who have been told and gaslit, and and told, oh, you're depressed, it's from anxiety, like it's all in your head. You'd be surprised how much mentally, your body can create. Probably, like, yes, I understand all that, but I think unless you exhausted everything, you know it you have to take people at their word. They know their body best. So I really do want to advocate, because I know there are other people suffering. I know there are other people that are worthy of help. Everybody's worthy of help, no matter what. Um, but I have done my best in my life, to the best of my ability, to help everyone that I can. Um, taking them in, fed them, clothed them, loved them, and sent them free. And sometimes without thank you, and that's fine. Um, I don't need to be thanked or anything like that. But I'm just hoping for a little bit of karma um, and guidance and blessings from God, and hopefully I can get help this time. I don't have anyone, um, you know. I look after my mum as best as I can. She's elderly, she needs help. Um, so you're impacting a lot of lives, not just mine. Okay, so I really appreciate it. Links will be in the descriptions wherever possible. Most of my social media platforms are simply at DV869R. DV869R. And YouTube is Marija DV869R. But I'll link it all down there, the GoFundMe, PayPal, everything, wherever I can. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you will pass this on, share it, and I hope you will help, and then hopefully I can pay it forward. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck. Best wishes. God bless.